In the news of Super Sentai ending, a series known as Super Space Sheriff Gavan took over its time slot. In itself, it also has a rich history just like Super Sentai, being known as a part of the Metal Heroes series. And its connection is it's supposed to be a revival slash continuation of the Space Sheriff Gavan character, first protagonist of the Metal Heroes series. And going back to Super Sentai, it also combines an element of that in this series. Okay, with all that out of the way, we get to Project Red Episode 1, and that's what I'm probably going to be calling it from now on. Right out of the gate, we get to meet our Space Sheriff Gavin, R.E.D. Doki. He's actually a part of the super secret department that is the documentation. People in society see him as useless and as a joke. I do want to go back for a second, I forgot something. So in the very beginning of this episode, there is a callback to what I believe is the very first series, where there is some sort of vision for the original Gavin. And apparently some sort of fight or something is coming, so this is probably a call forward in case it actually happens, which it probably will. Now we can talk about this series' gimmick, which is Gear. These look very closely like spray cans, but on them are different emotions. Loading one of these into your blaster and firing it puts you into suit mode. Continuing the story of this episode, Ray J sets off in his ship. They go through like this wormhole, and there they see Earth, but this time it's pink. So down there at that Earth, there's like some sort of big riot going on. There's someone's brother just going crazy with his words, and there's like this whole thing about emotion within this series that, there's something bigger. It's got something to do with the power-ups. Even the power-ups themselves have emotions. I really can't lie, Ray J goes in there and he is pure hero. So the brother that is going crazy with his words and making things happen on this big outbreak of hatred or whatever you want to call it, his sister actually gets attacked within all this, and Ray J comes and intercepts before she can get fatally hurt really badly. However, as he's trying to assist her, someone randomly picks the two of them up. This ends up being another officer, which we can basically sum up as another Gavin, but on this Earth. Technically speaking, I'm pretty sure we didn't get a name of this character just yet. Now, what was really cool here, there is this woman back on the ship, and she uses her earring to actually teleport and help the woman as Ray J goes to talk to this other officer. Now, nothing happens between the two, and Ray J goes off to finish what he started. Confronting the brother, and yeah, he's full of this hate, and it turns out to be an gear that he was actually wearing around his neck. It falls off, and it turns into a monster, which we get to see the sick Gavin mode going on. There's even like a Gavin sword. It was awesome. Like, I can't lie, it was so awesome. After Ray J defeats him, he then arrests the brother. Now getting to the ending, this is where the other officer confronts Ray J, and we get to see him ask, what is this whole Gear thing? And he puts on his own, which this time it is blue. And now the two are going to be facing off in the next episode. This was really exciting. I was thrilled, and I was more surprised I was actually able to find a way to watch it. That's probably the hardest part, so I kind of over-explained it a bit more than I should have, but you got to get into the lore of things. It's a great start, whether you're new or old. I can definitely see the vision, and I see the future being very bright. I'm also hopeful to be able to continue this series, and I recommend you, if you can check it out, go ahead and do it. Now for my rating, I give this an 8.8. Very enjoyable, epic action, and I see a bright future for this series. I want to know what you guys' thoughts are on Project Red Episode 1. Hope you guys stay safe, and until next time, peace out guys.